In the meantime, I'll be singing in the background. This is the day. This is the day that the Lord has. I gotta give me some music. I gotta give me a music. That's what I gotta get. Make me an intro song. All right, it is showing some music. Turn this down. I gotta give me a music. That's what I gotta do. All right, so I will tag y'all on here. Hey, 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 everybody. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Hey, 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 hey. I see it. I see it on this mobile thing. So looking good. Tanja. Hey, Pastor Nathan. How y'all doing? Get in the room. Tag somebody. I am super excited about tonight. I can't keep cheesing. Nathan, I'm grinning like you, Pastor Nathan. I'm cheesing like you. Tag the folks. Get them in the room. Tonight is special. Super special. Y'all, welcome to Tidbit Thursday. I am Demetra Woodard, your host for tonight. I am your motivator, your pusher, your coach, your pastor, your encourager, whatever you need in this season. I'm here to help you because, see, today was one of them days for me that I had to sow a seed of encouragement to encourage myself. Now, you better ask somebody. But welcome to Tidbit Thursday. Tidbit Thursday provides practical tips with biblical principles. But tonight is super special because I got some powerful women of God on here tonight. And y'all, I'm so excited about it. I don't even know what to do. So get on in the room. Get on in the room. Hey, cuz. Hey, Charnel. Y'all get in the room. Tag somebody. Tell a friend and tell a friend because tonight is going to be special. Welcome to Tidbit Thursday. I am Demetra Woodard, your host for tonight. And boy, we about to have some fun. Listen, I want to ask y'all something. Where you tuning in from? You know you got to tell me where you tuning in from. Not only where you tuning in from, even if you are coming in to watch the replay, make sure that you tell me where you are coming in from and tag somebody. Y'all, I'm so excited. Let me calm myself down. So, I got two powerful women tonight. Powerful women. The first one I want to introduce y'all to, and let me just go and tell y'all, I ain't finna tell y'all about everything about them because y'all need to come to the event. We're going to talk about that in a minute. But I'm just going to give you a little snippet of why I love these women. Listen, Dr. Tanja, y'all, oh my gosh, I think if I say this, Dr. T, I might be telling our age, but I'm going to tell it anyway. I've been knowing Dr. T since 1987. Uh-oh. Since 1987. We came to the University of Southern Mississippi together. Yeah, we did. And not only that, we end up being roommates. Oh, my gosh. Ooh. Yeah, we did. That I ain't gonna give you too much, but let me tell you, this girl has been rocking with me. I've been rocking with her. Even when we lost contact for a little while, we got back together. It was like nothing had never happened. So I am super excited that we finally get to come together and experience the same place, same room, same passions that we have and that we have had. And let me say this. She is the most intentional person that I have ever met. And when I tell you at this event next Friday, she gonna walk y'all through this flourishing part of this, you gonna be blown away. So let me tell you, welcome Dr. Tanja Morton to the stage tonight. I'm super excited. She gonna drop a few nuggets tonight, but listen, just hold your horse. Let me tell you who else I got on the stage with me tonight. Y'all, this is one of my babies. This one of the powerhouses. Listen, I met this young lady through Elevate with Erica. And y'all, the girl started calling me pastor, and I didn't even know I didn't even know pastor was coming that year. I didn't even know that was gonna be my name. But she started calling me pastor from the beginning. But let me tell you, I admire this young lady. She has a testimony out of this world. Nope, you're not going to hear that tonight. You got to come to the event to hear that. But let me tell you, she has a testimony out of this world. She is a prayer warrior. She is a mother of a beautiful young toddler. She is a makeup artist. She is an entrepreneur. She is an author. As a matter of fact, both of them are authors. Matter of fact, all three of us are authors on here. Hey. So therefore, I'm super excited about tonight. Y'all put some fire in the chat. Put some fire in the chat. Put some fire in the chat. Tell me that y'all are ready for some good stuff tonight. Go on, put some fire in the chat. All right, I'm going to start it off light, ladies. One word that describes your current season. See, they did have some pre-questions, but some of them ain't pre. One word that describes your current season.
Well, I think good evening, everybody. I always, I know since 2020, I've been choosing a word of the year or word or words. And so this year, my words is permission granted. So like I'm in this season, like giving myself permission. And whatever that is, whatever God has for me, and on another level, like Dee said, I'm very intentional. And so I've been giving myself permission to live a very intentional life, but I'm definitely stepping up my game in this season.
Oh, that's good. Permission granted. Oh, that's real good. Ooh, permission granted. That's good. Z, what you got?
Well, my word is go. So where I am right now, I am in go mode. There is nothing stopping me. There's nothing I can't do that I put my mind to. There's really no excuses. I don't have room for any doubt. I don't have room for fear. My word is go. So I would describe this season as go mode.
Oh, that's good. That's real good. Y'all, mine is move. In the past, I would say 8 to 10 months. It's just I've just been in a season where just move when God say move. I ain't got time to ask nobody what you think. Literally, when I released my book, my parents didn't even know that I was writing a book. Because what happens, y'all heard these words: permission granted, go, move. What happens is we let other people talk us out of stuff. And then we sit in these cycles that nothing never happens. So guess what? Permission granted. I granted myself permission to go to the next level because God had been and gave me permission. It was me that was stopping me. The go, oh my goodness, baby, I could tell you a long list of things that when he said go, when he said move, I was just ready to go all the way. So I love that. Hey, y'all, coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Okay.
And I'm really
Coffee.
neither. I'm Celsius.
Okay.
I'm definitely coffee every day, summer, winter, spring, fall.
Okay.
Yeah, if I had to choose, then I'll go with coffee because you can fix it up, but my coffee be tasting like a cup of sugar.
Listen.
So you have sugar
too.
with no coffee. That's what it is. Okay.
Yeah,
that's what
I got sugar and fresh vanilla cream with my coffee.
That's it. Sugar with coffee on the side.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. I love it. So, faith or flow? Don't think about it, just answer.
Both.
Flow.
Okay. Which leads me actually to the segment of these are my powerhouse women speaking next Friday at the event Faith Flourish Flow. And I just want to take a moment to read just a little. Y'all see I got my book. Read an excerpt from. And if you ain't got your book, y'all need to get your book now. Read this excerpt from the book. It says, I did have my page. Hold on. Y'all bear with me. It says, this book was born out of reasons as such, the ones that tried to break me, but built me instead. Faith Flourish Flow isn't a formula, it's a rhythm. It's a journey, a way of living from the inside out. And next Friday, we're just gonna walk through that, because that was a powerful statement to me in itself, that faith, flourish, flow is actually a rhythm. And when you get in tune to the rhythm, that's when you really gonna see things just start to it's like gonna just soar. So let's get into this. Let's see. Here's another question. What season are you currently in? Faith, flourish, or flow?
See, when you say it's a rhythm, they all work together for me.
Yes.
You know, it's all an ecosystem for me. So once I'm jumping out of one day, I can be in one so deep where I'm ready to go to the next part. And then the next day I might need to backtrack or go to the flourish part or go to the flow. I may be flowing that day. And then I may wake up with a rough morning and I got to go back to faith. And then we go back to flow. You know, to me, it all goes together.
I love that. I absolutely.
Because when you asked the question, when you sent that question, that's what I wrote. That to me, faith, flourish, flow is a process. And so, and I thought about pace, like, and so faith, flourish, flow. And my thing this year is his pace is my priority. So I don't want to get in front of God. And so at his pace, if it's like she just said, you know, if it's a faith day, if it's a flow day, you know, because I put flow, but if he tell me tomorrow, you know, I just need you to up your faith for this, or, you know, you flourishing, like this week, you just need to sit down and enjoy the fruit of your labor. Like I want to be able to move with him. And so I definitely like see that those three words as a process, and definitely making his pace our priority as we move through that process.
Ooh, listen, y'all, this good already. Y'all need to don't keep this to yourself. Like, share, comment, tag a friend, tell a friend. This good to me already, because I love the fact that they both of them incorporate them all working together. You really can't have one without the other. Now, I know there are some days you may pick and choose and ride on one, but in the end, they all go together. So I love it. It just goes with the fact that it's a rhythm to me. And when you get in that rhythm, man, it is something powerful. Y'all, that's good. So what's something God had to shift in your thinking before you could move forward?
You want to go, Dr. T?
Would you repeat it? I don't know if I'm breaking up on my end for some reason.
Okay.
D.
What's something God had to shift in your thinking before you could move forward?
I'll jump in.
Oh, yes. So I think
Oh, no, go ahead.
Go ahead.
So for me, I think that God had to expose some beliefs that I needed to divorce. And I was married to these beliefs out of what I had seen in society. But I had to come out of agreement that it would be that way for me. So as a single mother, if you ask the world what that looks like, it's hard. It is nearly unbearable. Finances are tight. Your nervous system is a wreck. You know, all of these negative things that come along with single mothering. And subconsciously, some kind of way, I had come into agreement and kept throwing pity parties, kept believing that nothing would change. It would always be this way. It would take so long for it to turn around. And even though I have a village, right? Two things can be true at one time. But there was something that God he had to pinch my spirit of discernment to say, hey, you're going through a thought cycle. There's a thought cycle happening, and it's bringing down your spirit. It's bringing down your motivation. It is tampering with your faith. It's doing something inside of you that is hindering you from going to the next level, breaking ceilings, and doing the purpose. And you can't get to the promise because you're distracted by all of these speed bumps. So once he exposed that thinking, I had to come out of alignment. Yes, being a single mother is challenging.
My God.
But with God, I can do all things. And it's going to be okay. And now I've learned to lean more into what I have access to. And like I said, my word is go. And so I'm going and I'm plowing through anything that the enemy tries to throw at me that will keep distance between me and the Lord. That would keep distance between me and what God has for me. But a part of that is exposing different thought processes subconsciously. Now, I would never say that out loud that I came into agreement with it because that ain't even me. I love affirmations. I'm positive Patty. But subconsciously, when you live out life, because life be lifing, then you sometimes you slip into agreement with things that you have no idea. And so it was just eye-opening when the Lord revealed it to me.
That's so good. That is so good. That's so good. See,
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for sharing. Dr. T, did you hear the question? Do I need to repeat it again?
Yeah. No, I got it.
Okay.
So one of the things that God shifted within me is the belief that choosing me was selfish. So I understand that choosing me is not selfish, and that choosing me really is how I rest. And so, next week I'm going to talk a lot about self-care and rest, because that's how we flourish for real, is when we show up well rested. And so one of the things, and I think my daughter is watching it, both of my girls are watching it live. My baby girl, when she was about 14, and she's 20 now, and she asked me, she said,
the devil is a lie.
Mom,
We ain't gonna pray over this airways.
Age did you really start living for you? I was 45. And so I didn't have to think about it. I didn't have to second guess how old I was when I took my power back. I live a life where I choose.
Yeah, Dr. T may be having a little bit of technical difference, but I heard all of that. She basically said her daughters asked her at what age did she feel that she actually started choosing herself. And that was 45. So, I mean, that goes back to what I was teaching my girls in Her Next Chapter. I have a foundation called Her Next Chapter, young ladies ages 21 to 35. And I tell them all the time, I said, I don't want you all to have to go through the same cycle that I went through. And that was it took so long. I'm in my 40s before I figured out who I really was, my worth and all that. And let the truth be told, I am 56 years old, and just within the last 10 months, going through Elevate with Erica program, I figured out who my kingdom identity was. So I'm here to tell y'all that, listen, you don't have to wait as long as we did. You really don't. You can choose you. As Dr. T just said, listen, choosing you is not selfish. I want you to understand that in order for you to flourish, You got to be able to choose you. You got to be whole. You got to be nourished. You got to be in your right mind. Yes, I know that God will keep you even when you don't want to be kept. But let me tell you something. You got to do your part. You got to be intentional about you. So I absolutely love that. And Z, I love the part about it. Basically, what I got out of what you said is shifting the stinking thinking. It's shifting the fact that some stuff just got to be let go. Listen, the past happened. I hope you learned from the past. But what are we doing now? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Ooh, this is good to me already.
That's good.
Good to me already. All right. What's one practical thing? Now, I tell you what. Y'all put in the chat what has resonated with you so far.
That's good.
Put what in the chat. Put in the chat what has resonated with you so far. Maya, that wasn't your phone. Dr. T was having a little issues with her issue. You good? Put in the chat what has resonated with you so far. I'm waiting on y'all. I ain't got no problem waiting because we can just chit chat. Put in the chat what has resonated with you. Somebody say hello, Z from Atlanta. Wanda Malone.
Hey, Miss Wanda. Hey, everybody.
Hey, y'all. Divorcing agreement. Oh, Toya, that's good. Toya said divorcing agreements has resonated with her. What has, okay, Deidre say be intentional about me. Charnel says choose yourself and unlearn untrue belief. Oh, my goodness. Y'all dropping some good ones. Self-care don't mean selflessness. Y'all, this is so good. So now I say, hey, mommy. All right, y'all. So that means y'all listening. All right, I'm dropping another question. Here's the next question. What's one practical thing you can get to people? What's one practical thing you do when you feel stuck?
I actually listen to, I put something in my ears to kind of drown out the noise of being stuck. Because sometimes when you're stuck, your thoughts get clouded, what you're hearing gets clouded, your faith is clouded. So I'll go on YouTube and I will search affirmations for the day or affirmations for business, and this just depends on whatever area that I'm getting stuck. And then there's a powerful prayer that I like to listen to called Command Your Morning by Cindy Trim. And so I will go and listen to that, but I'm not just listening, I'm also participating. So if it says an affirmation or it prays a prayer, I'm praying it too. I am repeating it too. Sometimes I don't have my own words. Sometimes I don't have the capacity to form my own words at the time, but we have so many resources available. And that's one of the most practical things that I do. I pay for YouTube Premium faithfully, because I don't want to hear no commercial. I don't want to hear about no mesothelioma in the middle of my prayer. But that's what I do.
That's good, Z. That's good. Dr. T, what you got?
So I think I am having some issues on my end. So I'm thinking you're talking about the question about being stuck. Is that the one you're on? Okay. Yeah. So let disclaimer. I have challenges and obstacles to overcome just like everybody else. But in this season of my life, remember I said my daughter asked me at what age did I start choosing me? And I was 45. So that was 12 years ago. I'll be 57 in March. And so now that I'm in this season of my life, I don't allow myself to get stuck because I keep my cup filled. When my cup what's in my cup is for me, and what pours out of it is for other people. So when I see that I don't have the overflow, like I don't even let my insides get empty. Like I know inside that cup, I got to keep, and I know what fills my cup. I know what brings me joy. And I know who I am and I know myself. Like I know what I need. And I'm no longer, I no longer feel guilty. I have 2 daughters. They're 24 and 20 now, but I started when they were teenagers, prioritizing my own needs, prioritizing my own care, because I wanted to model for them, you know, as women, you're going to always be pulled on. You're going to be pulled on in the home. You're going to be pulled on at work. And if you don't learn how to stop and look at your week and say, when can I carve out time for me? Like, when can I choose me this week? Not the role or the responsibility, not the mom, not the coach, not the author, not the wife, none of that. When do I just choose Tanja? So to keep myself from getting stuck, I keep my cup filled. And this has been the benefit of it. Like I said, I have had weeks. July 2025 was like good grief. Like it a lot of unexpected grief and loss hit my life. But I know the reason I didn't have a meltdown or I didn't lose it is because I have been putting this into practice so many years. Self-care is not a response to frustration or stress or anxiety. Self-care is just like brushing my teeth, eating up healthy breakfast, going to exercise. Like these are the things that I do to keep myself built up. And because I do that, I've reduced anxiety, stress, frustration, and overwhelm. So I know that if I keep these, even in the midst of challenges, even in the midst of obstacles, if I keep my cup filled, if I don't try to pour from an empty cup, then I don't have to worry about getting stuck. I will always know what my next step is.
That's good. That's good, y'all. That's real good. One Love says, selling for less, tolerating dysfunction, unhealed from the past. Don't allow your past hijack your future. Choosing comfort over growth, killing your own potential. He done acronym that thing right on now. I hear you, One Love. That's it right there. But listen, let me tell y'all how I keep us. This literally just happened to me today. I'm telling you my truth. Last night I had a dream that I was left alone in this warehouse. I mean, huge warehouse, all by myself. Everybody had left. I guess I fell asleep and I woke up. Nobody was around. I'm calling people names, like nobody. I'm screaming. I'm yelling. Nobody came to my rescue. I walk outside. Nobody's there. So I woke up and I'm in my feelings like, okay, God, I know this journey is lonely, but what are you telling me here? So I tell y'all all the time, the first thing I do in the morning, and actually Dr. T taught me this, was I asked myself, how you doing this morning, D? Well, this morning I wasn't doing good. I was in a space where I really thought that I'm out here by myself. So guess what I did? I'm like Dr. T. Boy, I've been practicing this thing for a long time. I started sending words of encouragement out to other people. Basically saying, yes, I see you. God see you. I sent a whole email to my girls in her next chapter. That wasn't necessarily for them, although I got text messages back saying, thank you, Auntie, that blessed me. That really was for me. I sent text messages out. Listen, keep doing what you're doing. God sees you. I see you. Keep doing what you're doing. So when I feel that I'm in this stuck place, I'm going to sow a seed of where I actually feel that I'm stuck. See, y'all thinking sowing seeds is just money. No. Sometimes somebody just need a hug. Sometimes somebody need a smile. Sometimes somebody need a word. Somebody needs something that you're even grieving in your spirit. So therefore, for me, when I feel like I'm stuck, I sow the seed of where I actually think I'm stuck. But by the time I finish doing it, I'm all right. I got excited after this morning. Boy, I was like, ooh, tonight gonna be good. Next Friday gonna be good. I just got excited. So that's good, y'all. All right, we getting close to time. I know my folks be telling me I need to stay on here longer than 30 minutes. Y'all need to come to this event next Friday. But we got one more question though. What's something you wish someone told you sooner?
I'm going to say that I wish someone would have told me that time is truly man's construct. God can do things suddenly,
Ooh,
immediately. His timeline, he is not conformed to a timeline. If
my
he
God.
wants to move, he can do it in weeks, months. He can do it in a blink of an eye. He is all knowing and all powerful. And I'm not sure if they would have told me how I would have received it in those seasons. But right now, had I known sooner, it would have shifted my belief into my faith into full speed. It would have put a little nos. They put that nos in those cars to make them go fast on the track. It would have did that in my faith, because now that I have been processing this that, man, time, we really just have time to keep mankind on one accord. But when you are really in tune and aligned with what God wants to do in your life, you ain't got to worry about a timeline. You really don't have to worry about it. That would be one thing. I had another thing, but I'll leave it at that.
What you
Well,
got?
I wish someone had told me that you are not your roles and your responsibilities.
Ooh.
You're not your titles. You're not what you do and what you produce or what you put out for everybody else. You are an individual first before you are any of those roles. And I'm going into it deeper next week, but I went back and studied real quick. I'm gonna go into it a little deeper in Genesis next week. But
Okay.
you always go back to the original intent, and when God formed man, do you know that the first thing when he formed him, the first thing he did was to blow, he breathed into him, gave him just a deep breath. He said he breathed into man and he became a living being. So then he placed him in the garden. And it said the plants, the flowers, like everything was beautiful. It was pleasant for sight, and it was good. It was nourishment. It was food. The food was good for his body. So before God told him, tend the garden, before he told him, name the animals, before he started giving him roles and responsibilities, he gave him a deep breath, and he
Wow.
placed him in an environment that was calm and peaceful.
Wow.
And so I'm not my roles and my response. First and foremost, I should look at my week and say, when am I going to carve out time to take me a deep breath?
Wow.
And I'm going to create, if it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour, what is it that brings me peace? What is it that calms me down? When am I going to carve out time to do that for me before I'm wife, mother, coach, author, teacher, trainer, daughter of elderly parents, sister, cousin, all these other hats that we wear. But I had to unlearn that, because growing up in the South, growing up as a woman, you think that everybody is your responsibility. And your roles, that's what makes you who you are. And I wish somebody had told me that wasn't true, because that took a lot of unlearning.
Wow. Ooh, that just gave me chills. I'm like, one Lord say, what else we need to do now? We don't need to do nothing but have an after praise right now. Woo! Listen, if y'all think this something, imagine what's gonna happen in the room next Friday. So let me tell you something. I need y'all to get in the room next Friday. If you have not gotten your ticket yet, go to www.allaboutyou.com. It's down here and it's pinned in the live. If you watching for your phone, just click on it. Listen, I don't even know. I ain't got too much else to say. I'm just excited because I know what's about to happen in this room next week. Listen. Here we are again. It's some nuggets gonna be dropped next week, and I pray that you get the opportunity to come and rock with us next Friday night, 4205 Hacks Cross Road, Suite 106 at 7 o'clock. Listen, it's food, it's fun. I'm going to have some games. It's fellowship. It's probably going to be some crying. It's probably going to be some shouting too. But I'm telling you, you need to get in the room next Friday night. I repeat, get in the room next Friday night. I repeat, get in the room next Friday night at 7 o'clock p.m. Y'all, it's going down. You still got it's a few tickets left. Get your ticket. And even if you cannot make it next Friday, sponsor somebody, bless somebody, because I'm telling you, you are not going to leave the same way you came. So get your ticket. And once again, if you can't make it, help somebody get there. They're going to be blessed. So I wanted you all to get a taste of what is about to happen. Listen, ladies, Z, Dr. T, I love y'all. I love y'all. I love your spirit. I love what you're doing. These are some powerful women of God. Yeah, I'm the loud one. They may have the soft voices, but baby, let me tell you, they are powerful. And next Friday night, it's going down. So before we leave, I'm going to ask y'all, what are you most excited about the event next Friday?
Oh, I'm excited about the transformation. I know that, a Facebook Live can only contain so much. But when you get in the room, there are practical steps and there's thought processes that will connect for you. And sometimes it's kind of hard to do that when you're distracted and you're watching on Facebook and you're doing the dishes and you got a kid crying over here and your husband calling over. It's kind of challenging to do, but like Dr. T said, when you take the time and you put yourself, you invest in a space that is going to feed you, that's going to nourish you, you're always going to come out on top. You're always going to come out better than the way that you entered. So I am excited about the transformation because I love practical. This is what we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And this is why it makes sense. But yes. It's just very challenging to get that into a Facebook Live. So you got to be in the room. And it's good to be around like-minded people. This is where atmospheres change. A lot of times you are stuck because you are surrounded in the wrong atmosphere. You the fifth wheel. You look in your circle, y'all got 5, y'all got the same thing in common. And sometimes it's time to move and shift into a different room. And so this is a room that is good ground.
Praise God. Praise God. Dr. T, what are you most excited about? Dr. T, what are you most excited about?
D, can you hear me?
Uh-huh.
Can you hear me, D? Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely, D, excited, D, to support you. You told our business that we've been knowing each other since '87. So we've been rocking for a long time. And, just for you to take the initiative to create this space where women feel safe, seen, supported, heard, and valued. And so I definitely know that, if they come, that's what I'm excited about. You will experience that. You will experience how it feels to be in the room with people who want to see you win, who want to see you up your face, who want to see you flourish, who want to see you flow. Yeah. 100%.
Yeah. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you all so much. I decree and declare victory over your life. I decree and declare that wherever you watching, that God meets you at the point of your need. I decree and declare that you have the faith to flourish and to flow. So guess what? Get in the room next Friday. I love y'all. Have an amazing night.